guys, welcome back in again with Chef Ricardo Cooking Show, guys. Amazing. Anyway, I just did this interview on the radio station and I hope you guys just tune into it and leave your comments and tell a friend and a friend tell a friend, guys. As I said, it's all about the book. If you didn't get your copy, get yourself a copy of the book. Alright? Thank you so much. Good afternoon, how are you doing? Everything is great. Everything is great. Everything is great. Nice to be in a show.
Yeah, what time is it over there right now in the UK?
I think it's after 10. Yeah, after 10, yeah.
Oh, that's 10. See, I'm going easy.
Definitely. You see what I'm going easy at the show now. Yeah. Yeah. You know what, but I'm gonna tell the honest truth, and I didn't pick up that time. I'm wondering if my side is a little bit low.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can hear you now. I can hear it now. Yeah. So you can repeat that again.
Alright, so we're asking you to tell us about your life growing up in Jamaica with your grandma before you went to the UK.
Oh yes. Big excitement. I wanna say you know, growing up with my grandma, to be honest with you, you know what I mean, it was fantastic growing up with your grandma because you learn a lot from your grandparents.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Back in the days when I was in Jamaica growing up with my grandma, I'll tell you something, yeah? My grandma used to love cook. And to be honest with you, because my parents passed away from when I was a younger, early stage. You know what I mean? Like my mom passed away first, my dad used to be traveling, so I end up, my dad passed away also. Then my grandma take me into her arms and start to nurse me. And yeah, and I want to say, growing up with my grandma, I learned so much from her. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit of story. I never forget this. You know what I mean? You know, in Jamaica you got those outside kitchen.
Yes.
And you know what I mean, like make up with wood and board and stuff. So it's, you know, the proper old school style.
Yeah.
So when my grandma was cooking one day, and you know, she's in the kitchen cooking, and there, and I was like, that time I'm young, still young, probably about 10, you know. So the pot turned over and it burned me.
Yeah.
And my grandma was like saying, you know, you're gonna be a chef. Not a chef, she said you're gonna be a cook. And I'm telling you, from that until this very minute I'm talking to you, is something which God keeping in my head.
Would you say then that it was burned into your head?
No, it must be burnt. I like that one. Yeah, it's burned right into my brain.
Yeah.
And that's why I can able to share the beautiful news today. Growing up with the grandparents is one of, repeat? Sorry. Yeah, I said growing up with the grandparents is an amazing thing because you learn so much from them. It's unbelievable. So anyone who grew up with their grandparents, trust me, you got it.
You definitely have a lot to offer. Grandparents are really cool. I love sitting at my grandma's feet, you know.
Definitely.
Stories, yeah, you learn so much.
I'm telling you, man, there's so much you can learn from your grandparents. And once you take that into your brain, trust me, you never go wrong. You will always focus on your goal, on your dream.
True. All right, now, would you say that you're a self-taught chef? Or did someone teach you how to cook? Like, how did you move from your grandpa saying, you know, you want to be a cook, to actually being the chef that you are today?
To be honest with you, you know, I always watching, still, you know, I'm always watching my grandma cooking all along. And then, you know what I mean, I used to love cook. You know, I used to love, you know, in Jamaica, you know, you can run a little boat up on the riverside and, you know what I mean. So I used to have a lot of friends who used to love cook. And I used to be around them. A couple of weeks, about 2 to 3 months ago, I was talking to another friend of mine back in Jamaica, and I was saying to him, do you remember those days when you used to make Jamaican corn dumpling with saltfish? He was laughing, he said, yeah. And I said to him, those days, I'm telling you, we used to cook so much food, big pot of food, all different kinds. and I learned from them also. And I went to school in Jamaica. I learned a little bit in different hotels and different schools with the cooking when I was in Jamaica also. But learning from different people, and I mean that kind of helped to build me a lot also. Not only from my grandparents, I learned a lot from, some big elders who love cooking. When you go up on like a site and you see certain people cooking certain kind of food, chicken, curry chicken and dumpling and banana. So those things I still catch a lot from them also. So yeah. And that
keeps of being a chef, right? All those years of cooking on the riverside and running the boats and things like that. In your formative years, did you ever have like a specific place in mind, like, hey, I want to be here. I want to be in this country or in that hotel cooking?
I gotta tell you something. When I was in Jamaica, I always want to go on a cruise ship to work.
Yeah.
And before I come to England, I did get the opportunity to go on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
And I went up to London. You have to do all of these tests and everything. And then and I passed the test. And then I get the opportunity to come to London. I was like, wait. And I said, oh no, I'm gonna come to London. But to be honest with you, I would always want to go on a cruise ship because most of my friends is even on the cruise ship up to till today, working the same way. So that would be like a bigger scale working on the cruise ship because I get to see a lot more stuff. But thank God I'm here still.
That transition from the country days, right?
Yeah.
That kitchen and the riverside and all that, to now being afforded an opportunity to go to Big Foreign, right, the UK.
Yeah.
How was that transition for you? Nerve-wracking? Were you nervous that boy, man, it's gonna work out?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. When I was leaving Jamaica and come to the UK, to be honest with you, I was like, only thing I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. When I was coming to the UK, one thing was I was worried about. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to continue to wear jackets for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
because it's very, very cold. So I was like, oh my God, this is how I'm gonna have to live in jacket. Because in Jamaica you don't wear jackets. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was always in my mind. And I said to myself, wow, I just have to work with it. You know what I mean? And build myself. And
No, that's true.
you know what I mean? And so to be honest with you, I come to the UK, wear the jacket for all along up till this very day, same way. Still wearing the jacket. It's a little bit chilly outside at the moment. And I was even have on my jacket today again. So, you know what I mean, you just have to come and just dig for your goal. If you need your goal.
Yes.
You're gonna have to
Chef Ricardo, where in the UK are you?
I used to be in London City. But what happened now, London is like, it's really so fast going. Everything is just moving so fast. So I'm not in the city anymore. I move out of the city and I just come on the North Course. So the North Course is like Discover Bay, Runaway Bay, Ocho Rios. So you're there like the seaside. So you get more fresh air, you get to relax more and enjoy the atmosphere. In London you can't do that. Everything just keep going, like it's just so fast, so many people, you're walking, you're bouncing. So it's crazy.
Alright, hold on for a second, Chef Ricardo, we're going to take this next signal.
Choose Bridge Official, your home for all your fashion needs and tracksuits, hats, jackets, and more. Located at Shop Second Level, Sunday, Plaza Kingston. The time by the Bridge Official, every journey requires the bridge is
4:16 p.m.
We're still here with Ricardo Campbell, an award-winning chef, and world-class YouTuber. Ricardo, so being in the UK, right, as a black man, as a chef, can we speak about, like setbacks and some of the obstacles you had to face throughout your journey?
I tell you, yes, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. I faced a lot of stuff, during my journey. But I tell you the honest truth, every day I keep telling this story, even in the book, The same story which I'm presenting to you right now is a part of the book, same way. You have to keep the faith.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just have to keep the faith, you just have to keep focusing. If you need your goal, don't make anything distract you, because even being on social media, it's not really easy. You're gonna have you got a lot of different kind of people will be coming at you. But you're gonna have to keep the faith. You're gonna have to keep focusing if you're working towards your dream and your goal. So anyone who's doing social media, do not watch the one bad apple. You keep focusing. Yeah, because if I was watching the one bad apple, I would be here talking to you today.
So tell me, how do you deal with that though? Like, naysayers on social media, because you're so massive on YouTube, and when you're that big, there's this saying, the higher the monkey climb, the more it exposed. Right there. When you get that big, you do find a lot of people just coming on your page with hate, and they have nothing else to do. How do you deal with that?
I'll tell you something, to be honest with you. Yes, there's a lot of people come on the page on a regular basis and they will say things. But I'm going to tell you, you cannot pay attention to what they are saying to you. Because if you cannot pay attention, like you want to take it that too deep, you know what I mean, like they would say, you know what I mean, like it's like an egg easy to crack. You got to have to hold on strong in the storm, when the storm is coming. No matter what's going around you, you're going to have to hold on strong. Because once you let go, then you're going to be getting hurt. And words are very powerful. And words can hurt you. So what always, and even not me alone, I even try to advise many other YouTubers that are social media, do not watch what people are saying to you. Because if you concentrate on that, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to be stagnant. You need to stay in that one gear. Keep going. So that's one of the main things what I try to do, not to focus on what people are saying. When I see the negativity, I will just delete it or block the person. So you have to just deal with it, because there's nothing. It's gonna always come. But it's social media. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You gotta have to deal with it.
Can you tell us how much to YouTube? Like, when did you decide that I want to take my cooking to YouTube? That's where it's at. Let me build a channel.
To be honest with you, I was working in the school for a few years. I used to be a head chef in the school. And this part of the story goes same way to the book. The book is powerful, So I used to be a head chef in the school, and for many years, I never forget, a lad said to me, Chef Ricardo, you should, do YouTube. It's really good. Young lad saying to me that I should do YouTube, and I didn't wasn't taking me seriously. And then one day I just created a channel, but I was making a lot of videos. And then he said to me, no, you need to start upload. And I started to upload regular, take it to YouTube and start to upload. And I said, but I wasn't thinking of getting money from YouTube. All my dream is to get the play button. It's the play button. The first 100,000 subscribers you get, you're gonna get a play button. And
I see it in your background right there.
No, this one is my book thing, but the actual.
The other side.
Oh no, these are just my YouTube signs and logo stuff I use. But I didn't put them in the back end. I have them in my office at the moment. But when I was on YouTube those days, I wasn't concentrating on money or anything. I was just thinking about getting the play button. I hit the 100,000 and I get the play button. I was so excited, because those days when you get the play button, you're gonna be happy. And then I said, I'm gonna push to the million. And then I go bang, and I push towards the million, get the 1 million subscribers, and I get the gold play button. So the message is, you work towards the goal, you will achieve what you need.
Speaking of your book, and you've made mention of it multiple times here, right?
Yeah.
Your book, Bwoyatingz Herbals, Chef Ricardo's Secret
Recipes.
Can we talk about that?
The book, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth, it's an interview I did on the book with Tamara, and on our YouTube channel, the Cheers Blazer. Hopefully I'm saying it right. And I said to Tamara, you know what happened? I never talked like this before. You know, I do a lot of interview. I've been on a lot of shows, a lot of stuff, but I never talked like this. And I said to her, I definitely want to put this book. I definitely want to put this interview into a book because I really like it. And I speak to her about it, and she said, okay, yeah, yes, and that's how the book has happened. And I'm so happy I did that book because it is touching so many people, and it's chapter by chapter by chapter of the meaning of everything. Even when I'm just talking to you, it's some of the same thing in the book. It's a very powerful book for you guys to read, honestly.
Okay, so like what kind of recipes do you have in the book? Can you give us a few?
I got a few recipes at the end of it, but every chapter do fall down to a recipe, and that's why I said it's a biography about myself.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Right.
But it got
it's recipes to success.
yeah. So
Yeah.
So the end of it, I got some recipe from my grandma. You know what I mean? That's it. And that's why I dedicate the book to her. So it's from my grandma. So but at the end of the book, it's got like some Christmas rum fruit cake, sweet potato pudding, the sorrel, and all this kind of stuff where, you know, when you grew up in Jamaica, you will see your grandparents make these on Christmas or a certain time of the year. So those recipes is in it. But the other recipes, them like the healthy recipes, them like the secret recipes, them they are on my YouTube channel. But also, every chapter come with something underneath, with the meaning and the recipes also to explain what's going on with Chef Ricardo. Definitely.
You're honest with me on Chef Ricardo, right?
Yeah.
What would you say is the ultimate key to success?
Yes.
From you, a worldwide chef now, 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube. That's not a small feat.
No.
The things, you know, from a country youth to
Yeah.
the world stage. What is the ultimate key to success?
My point of view to anyone, it doesn't matter who you are, you know what I mean? Back in those days when I start my YouTube channel, they doesn't have like phone like, you know what happened? I'm gonna tell you something before I even go any further. When I just came to England, I never forget this. You know, the iPhone, the first iPhone, iPhone 8 or 7 or one of them, but it was a big one. So when I used to take the train and go to work, I'm always wondering how so many people so bossy and they have their phone, they just, you know what I mean, on the train. So I was wondering, I never used a phone or a big phone like this, you know what I mean? So I said to so I'm talking about like almost 20 years ago, 19 years ago. Yeah, so I did not even use a certain kind of phone, and I said to myself, okay, I need one of these phones. And so I started to use a Samsung phone. It wasn't an iPhone at that time. A Samsung phone to do my recording. And then I said, oh no, I need it to more better. Then I move up and I get a little camera and use a cassette. Use a cassette. But I'm gonna cut the story short.
Long story short.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. You can use your simplest little phone where you have and take it to social media. Be yourself. Focus on your goal and your dream. If you're a chef, it doesn't matter who you are. Doctor, nurse, whatever you are. You never, because I see people who know a doctor doing YouTube to show you. Alright? It doesn't matter. You can just use a phone, record, and that can also change your life. I'm coming from nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm telling you, all in the suitcase and my clothes.
Yes.
And if this can change me, it can change anyone in this world. It doesn't matter who you are.
Wow.
It doesn't matter who you are. And that's my message to anyone who are doing social media. Focus. Just focus on what you're doing. Don't get distracted. Because once you start to focus, because I'm leaving from out of the country of Jamaica, where, I'm born in the country, in the bush, you know what I mean? To come into something like this, then anyone, don't watch what because I'm in England. It doesn't matter. You can do the same thing in Jamaica. Anywhere, wherever you are in this world, you can do the same thing. You just have to focus. Simple thing. Focus on your goal and your dream. You never go around.
Thank you so much, Chef.
You're welcome.
That's
And
really powerful.
yeah, and I would say, with the book of all of this story which I'm just talking to you, and the book is an amazing, powerful book. And I would encourage anyone, get a copy of the book. Get a copy.
Get a copy.
Get a copy.
Where can people buy your book?
You can get it on Amazon. It's available on Amazon right now.
Yeah.
This is the hardcover, and also
Yeah.
we got the soft cover, and also we got King Do. In Jamaica, the publisher is still working on it to get in some bookstore in Jamaica also, where you can go and get it into your hand, hold it, and all this. But it's on Amazon right now, where you can get it and read it. Powerful book, and I will encourage anyone. I go to my website, chefricardo.co.uk. Or follow me on, repeat again.
That's Chef Ricardo dot
Co. That's,
UK.
yep.
Chef Ricardo dot co dot UK. Guys,
Your
get
social
that
media
book.
pages, please.
Oh, repeat again.
Your social media pages.
Okay, alright. So I got my website, which I just told you, and Chef Ricardo on Instagram, Chef Ricardo Cooking on Instagram, and my YouTube channel, my TikTok, and also my Facebook page, Chef Ricardo Cooking. Okay, let's go.
We're cooking across all platforms.
All platform.
Okay, excellent.
Alright, thank you so much for stopping by, Chef Ricardo. We do appreciate you. Appreciate your story and your journey. And you've offered us some, inspiration on this here Motivational Monday, right? Have a wonderful day, sir.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Go on one of the bus.
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself.
Thank you.
Alright. Yeah, bye-bye.